Hi, thanks for sticking around. I'm going to talk about extension tubes today. These extension tubes fit any Fuji X system. I was going to talk about, do a comparison between extension tubes, between two sets, but unfortunately the micy ones, there was a problem which I'll talk to you about later. Basically, the ones I've got here are the Pixo units, and they're obviously third party. Now it's important that you're comfortable with putting third party things on your equipment, and that you make sure you don't damage it. So saying that, these are great value for money over the official Fuji ones. These Pixo ones really are, I've used them for some time and they're really good. Now, what they are, they're automatic extension tubes. So what that means is that you've got the electrical contacts on there and in there, so that it connects with the camera. Now we use a Fuji X system, and there are other extension tubes for other makes. And I don't know whether this Pixo makes them for other cameras, but we're using these on the Fuji X-T2. So with these, the build is really good, and to release them you've got a little button on the side. So that little button on the side really is ideal. On the official ones, you've got a little lever, and the little lever, I don't know, I find it a bit of a pain. This one, you press a button and you take it off. So I've used these extensively and they fit very well. Now the micy ones, which I bought to do a comparison with, they fitted on the standard lenses, but any lens with a sort of a weather sealing on the back, which is like a little rubber ring, they just would not fit. So I had to send them back. These ones don't suffer that same problem. And I've used these with several different lenses, the 18-55 kit lens, the 55 to 200 zoom lens, the 50 to 140, the 56, and they work perfectly well. And you can double them up, you can put the two together. So in effect you've got a 16mm and a 10mm, and you can stack them together. Now very occasionally I've had problems where they haven't connected, and I simply have undone them and done them up again, because the contacts weren't quite getting there, and by just resetting them, they were fine. So you can really get close using these with non-macro lenses, but with a macro lens you can get even closer. So I've got some 80mm macro lens samples using using an extension tube. Now I only use one on the macro lens. you know, very successful. Very cheap way of getting into macro photography, whether you've got a macro lens or not. So thanks for watching again. Please like and subscribe, and if you've got any comments, leave them down below and we'll get back to you. Please click my face to subscribe. Also got a couple of other videos showing